Takes 1,742. All right, so we showed up at Heavy D's yard sale in Salt Lake on Tuesday. We were waiting to figure out where our frack tank was at, while also where our driver was at. Travis had left from Seattle on Monday morning. So while we were waiting, we got to poke around, look at everything. We ended up buying the frack tank before we even drove down there because I wasn't going to send a truck from Seattle to Salt Lake, which, granted, I don't think there's too many people that are probably going to come after a frack tank, but you never know. So we wanted to make sure we secured it before we spent the money driving down there. Got to their storage yard, or their main yard in Salt Lake, and we talking with Alan. He was trying to figure out where it was. Played tag with Ron. Still don't even know if I really met Ron. But yeah, while we were waiting around, we got to poke around, look at everything. Some of their equipment that was for sale. There was a big crane that I really liked. It's kind of crazy what video does to equipment. That tank they had on there, that crane truck they had, looks half the size on video as it is in real life. So that was kind of disappointing. A little too big for what we needed. As you can see, we got a couple tanks sitting on the ground that we need to get mounted to some new chassis. So trying to buy some equipment for us. I like getting a good deal on things, so, but nothing really there besides that industrial pressure washer that I might try to snag still, but we'll see. So yeah, we just walked around their shop, went in and out. It was pretty fun. The kids had a blast looking at everything. So yeah, then we headed off to their second storage yard to go pick up our frack. One of the toughest things for me down there watching these guys was actually doing the work. Boy, did I want to just get in there and kick Heavy D out of the front end loader with forks and say, God damn it, I got this, let me do it. I've moved more frack tanks than you have. So that was a challenge for me to just sit back and watch them move this, but it's kind of cool. We had a little bit of issues moving our fifth wheel plate just because they don't move because they're set for specific trucks. So they had to help beat the hell out of that, hold the trailer so we could try to slide the plate back a little bit so we didn't clip it while we're turning around and stuff. There was a bunch of stuff stored on top of this thing. It was kind of a cluster, or organized cluster, my kind of situation. So they from what they told me, they were planning on turning this frack tank into a swimming pool, which these are 21,000 gallon liquid capacity. So that'd be a pretty interesting swimming pool. Smells like this thing was storing fuels, probably diesel of some sort. So not sure if I'd want to swim in that, but we are going to make it into another, well, hell, we're going to create some sort of weird heating system with some beer kegs to heat the material, separate it, collect the brown grease off of it, and then sell that as feedstock for bunker fuel. So this frack tank's our experiment. We'll see. Just fly by the seat of our pants to see if we like it or not. But yeah, when they were down there, we had frack tanks are just awkward to load because you got your tongue under here. So unless you have a hook truck or a winch truck that can pull it up from the front right here where it's supposed to be, you got to kind of strap it weird, chain it weird like they had to do, or just say screw it and pick it up right here with the forks and get it underneath there. These things are not meant to be hauled loaded. They have just a single dually in the rear, just enough to haul the weight of the actual container. But once we get this done, we're going to bedline the outside of it, and then we're going to spray foam it, I think. I think we're going to try spray foaming this one. Keep it insulated for the winter so we don't have to burn so much power to heat the tanks up. But yeah, Heavy D and Diesel Dave. Well, Diesel Dave was down there by the time we got to the storage yard, because we kept playing tag with this guy named Ron, trying to figure out where to go, who to get talked to, where the hell the storage yard was at. It's funny, nobody even knew the address to it that worked there. But yeah, once we got there, Diesel Dave was there. We followed Alan in a reach fork from the main office, main yard, to the storage yard a few miles down the road. It was pretty comical watching him get bucked around in the driver's seat. But once we got to their storage yard, that's when we met up with Diesel Dave. Diesel Dave was trying to get this out, and like most frack tanks, there was freaking yellow jackets and wasp all over it. So we got to look around, play with some of their junk, storage, all the crap that he's been collecting. Some days I feel like a hoarder. I ain't that bad. He's got the itch. Heavy D, Diesel Dave, honestly wasn't even expecting to see those guys. So bringing my three littles with me, man, they just got a kick out of that. They got a picture with Heavy D, Diesel Dave. They did say which one of the two they like better, but I won't put that in the clip. But yeah, all in all, it was a good trip. Was able to take the family down with me, so that was great. Kids meeting Diesel Dave, Heavy D. Seemed like pretty chill dudes. They were, frankly, it was just them two working on getting our frack tank out, so it was pretty cool to actually let the kids meet up with them and whatnot. So yeah, so stay tuned. Don't forget, hit that like and subscribe. We got some crazy stuff coming in the channel. Evan will probably continue doing some vlogs. I'm gonna start vlogging, but we got some pretty crazy things coming up. We had one guy get shot at the other day. Unfortunately, he didn't have a camera on him. 8 rounds went buzzing right next to him. That was wild. That was in downtown Seattle. Actually a little north of downtown by the UW Stadium. So that was fun, real exciting for him. We set the alarm off in a place, which we set alarms off almost all the time because we're in before the restaurants open and they change the alarm codes all the time. And don't tell us, but one of our guys was in there and taking a shit, and the cops came in, busting the door down on him almost. So we got some crazy stuff like that. You know, today we went into a restaurant and there was chicken sitting out. Now, I couldn't tell you how many times I've seen chicken sitting out getting ready to get served for dinner that night. And we're the first people in the restaurant. Not to mention, this restaurant had cockroaches on the chicken. So just stay tuned. We're gonna start filming some of that stuff without trying to throw our customers under the bus. But yeah, but then again, I don't know if I really care. They're gonna freaking kill somebody. So we're gonna expose. No, we're not gonna expose. We're gonna shine some light on how your food is processed and cooked at a commercial restaurant. Check you later. Fuck's sake.